Well, this is Manesh Patel from the EII Capital Group. Today's video, we're going to pretty much go through our website, Ichimokutrade.com, and we're going to go through all the features and functionality that's available there. We're especially going to go through the heat map and the email modules that are available there that give you the ability to see 2 time frame buys and sells, or even higher than that. This is the screen that you'll get as soon as you go to Ichimokutrade.com. First thing you need to do is log in. If you haven't registered, you could register for free. Once you do, you get your username and password, but everything's behind a login completely. Once you log in, very instantly you're going to be taken to the screen here. This is our heat map tab here. We do have a stock scanner tab, market outlook, videos, and help. In order to find out more information about this heat map, all you do is click on the help and it'll take you to videos that show you everything that we're going to be going through today. And it's pretty much this video, believe it or not. Videos here, this will sit there, and if you click on it, this will take you to our market outlook videos. We do a weekly video on all 3 of the markets out there from sorry, this is the market outlook video right there. We do currency video, we do a futures video, and a stock, which covers everything in the world. So these are videos that are done weekly, and you could pretty much just go here, click on them, and then you can enlarge them to see the full screen. So you could access any of our market outlook videos there. Videos or pretty much any tutorial videos that we have available out there, and so forth. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to spend some time on the heat map because that's critical. This is the screen here. I have to shrink it down right now because the video size. But this right here, the website is mainly supported on Mozilla Firefox and also Google Chrome. You can use Internet Explorers, but we don't sit there and support any issues that you may have. Reason why is different versions of with Internet Explorer you may have different issues with, so it's easier to pretty much just support Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. Most people on Google Chrome anyways now. I'm looking at everything in Google Chrome right now because it's that's what I have here. Okay, so if you look here, just like any web browser, you could hold down your control, press the plus key or minus key, and it'll allow you to enlarge or decrease the screens. Okay, and we're going to do that in just a minute and go from there. Very first thing you need to look at here is if you click on here, you'll see all the different heat maps that are available. We have a heat map that are available for all the futures, from metals to natural gas to corn to commodity futures and so forth. We got all the currencies. We got the Dow 30. We got the S&P 500. We got the country ETFs and sectors too. So these are all heat maps that are available there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to enlarge the screen here, and we're going to go for the currency heat map. Now, if you're interested in the stocks or futures or anything else, don't worry about it. What we go through here is exactly the same way it works on all those other instruments too. Okay, so everything works on the same. If you look at the top, this is kind of like your legend up here. Okay, if you got a color code of white, that means there's no opportunities at all. If it's red, that means there's potentially a bearish opportunity. If it's green, it means it's potentially a bullish opportunity. And if the letters are basically in yellow, like you see this 2 here, that means it's overextended. If you're in the trade, tighten up your stops. If you're not in the trade and looking to get in the trade, don't as of yet, because it's overextended. Whether it be overextended bullish or bearish depends on this color. Okay, and then for trend opportunities, you want to look for a rating system of 2, 4, or 5, and for counter trend, you're looking for 0s, 1, and 3. Today, we're going to pretty much discuss trend opportunities, and we're going to discuss 2 time frame buys and sell opportunities, especially using this heat map. Okay, and what you want to do is for new opportunities, you want to look for a value of 2 and a 4 on your trading time frame. So let's say your trading time frame is the daily time frame. What you want to do is look for a 2 and a 4 on the daily time frame, and here's one right here. This is basically bullish. Okay, so this is a trending time frame. It's green, so that means it's a bullish opportunity for this currency pair, which is basically the CAD yen on a daily time frame. Now, I'm saying this is an opportunity. Reason why is it's got to still break the resistance plus a couple of points to trigger a trend. For the red, basically, it's got to break the support minus a buffer to start a trend. Okay, so they still have to break the last support resistance, but the pattern and everything's all set up there for you. Okay, and if you're trying to look for 2 time frame opportunities, what you're going to do is look for a 4 here, a 2 or 4 on your trading time frame, and on a weekly you're going to look for a 2, 4, or 5, which are these numbers up here. And if you look, this is a bullish opportunity on the daily, but on the weekly there's no opportunity at all. That means if this starts trending, it's going to be very limited profits, and that means it's more of a swing trade than a long-term trend. In order to have a long-term trend, your trading time frame and your higher time frame have to be trending in sync. In order to happen, that's got to be a 2 or 4 on the trading time frame, and on your higher time frame it's got to be a 2, 4, or 5. Okay, hopefully that's clear for everyone. So if you scroll down here and if you look, there's not any opportunities at all for 2 time frame buy or sells at all over here. Okay, so there's none there at all for the daily time frame. You could go down to a lower time frame. Let's see if we can find some opportunities in a lower time frame. And if you look here, pound CAD, look at that, it's a 4 red here over here on the 10-minute, depending what your higher time frame is. It could be a 5 here. If it's a 30-minute, then you have a 2 time frame sell here for the 10 and the 30. It's also a 60 minutes a sell too. The 120 is a 1, so that's not an opportunity at all. The 240 is green, so that's not an opportunity. And basically white over here, so that's not an opportunity at all. So not many opportunities right now in the currency market, and the reason why is if you look at these are a lot of these are 5 in yellows. 5 yellows means it's already trending. 0 means that basically they're in a consolidation pattern or a major pullback that's killed the trend. So nothing, no real opportunities at all right now. The data on this heat map, believe it or not, is at a tick level. The browser automatically refreshes every, I think, 10 minutes. You can click, right mouse click and say reload, and it'll automatically refresh. But the data behind the scenes is actually refreshed at a tick level, and you could see when it was last updated down here. Okay. Any questions so far? And let me just click on reload. Okay, and you could see here I just refreshed it and it came to 411 because that was I had 408 a minute ago where I didn't refresh at all. Okay, so if you look at this data, okay, so that pretty much completes going through this heat map here. Now, one thing we do have available for people that are subscribed to the heat map, you also get an email module here. And what you can do is if you go to your settings up here at the top, and let me shrink this down, go to your settings here, you could configure how often you want these email modules. 10, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 240, daily, weekly. So if you're day trading, you can set it up there where you want the emails every 10 or 30 minutes. If you're long-term trading, you can set it up for 240, 120, and so forth. And what you get in these emails are the 2 time frame buy and sell opportunities. If you look, this was an email that was generated to my email today around 3:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And these are, each row in here in this email represents a 2 time frame buy or sell. So in over here, this is the CAD yen. This is on the bullish, so this represents a 2 time frame buy. Singapore yen, that represents a 2 time frame buy. Over here, your NOK, it basically represents a 2 time frame sell with a 60-minute. So here's your trading time frame, and there's another higher time frame that's already in sync. So the probabilities with these trades are even more. Now, the way I like to do it is to sit there and take these 2 time frame opportunities and get even more pickier by finding 3 or 4 time frame opportunities. And what I do is I'll sit there and I'll sectionize this first half and say this is my day trading time frame. And then I'm going to sit there and look at the bottom here and say this is my long-term time frame. Okay? And what I want to do is I want to find a currency pair that's in here and also in here. If you have it in the day trading side and also in the long-term side, then basically it's a 3 or 4 time frame opportunity. Not only that, but basically the lower time frames are also in sync with the higher time frame. So you get a huge probability of success by just doing that. And if you look, we have some YouTube videos that are available out there that will pretty much show you some. Okay. So these are 2 time frame there. If you scroll down here, Look over here. This is heating oil. Notice heating oil is in a 2 time frame here. So look at heating oil in here. This is a perfect example of a high opportunity here. Heating oil is in the 30 minutes, so that's 2 time frames right there. Then it's in the 120. That's another 2 time frames right there, and then it's also in the daily time frame. So believe it or not, this is over a 4 time frame opportunity, and also the lower time frames are in sync with the higher, so everything's in sync. And all you have to do now is wait for it to break the last resistance level. If it does, this thing has a potential of starting a trend to the long side. So this is how you use these email modules. So people that are subscribed to the heat map over here will automatically get these email modules, and they could sit there and set them up to how often they want these email modules to sit there and let them know what's going on. Okay. Now we got a couple more things to go, so bear with us. The next thing we want to go for is a stock scanner here. If you click on the stock scanner, it's pretty self-explanatory. It also will find you based on the strategies out there, 2, 4, and 5, and you could choose the time frame 2. You could choose the beginning price, end price, beginning volume, and it will show all the opportunities waiting for you there. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory, so I don't need to explain that. Now, one thing a lot of people don't realize is the thing down here. If you scroll down, you actually see all the Twitter over here. But here's the thing that I look at a lot, and over here is what I'm looking at over here. And if you look, the top graph gives you daily, the bottom graph gives you weekly. Okay, now I've set this up for value 3. Reason why: this is the cloud breakout where the sediments are changing. Okay, so these, if you here look at this tells you on the daily time frame where we scan over 7,000 instruments, and this tells you all the opportunities that are breaking out of the cloud of 7,000 instruments. And if you look, 46 of them last Friday basically broke out of the cloud, and now they're bullish sediment. Over here there were 18. So you could see that over here that we've had an upward movement in stocks are basically changing sentiments to the bullish side. And then if you look over here, this is how many, the bearish is now starting to come up, so it's starting to get equal. Okay, now if you look at a weekly time frame, this is on a weekly what's going to change sentiments from consolidating bearish to bullish, and over here these are consolidating that were bullish, consolidating, or bearish. Sorry, these are all the stock opportunities that basically change sentiments to where they're bearish, and these are all the stock opportunities that change sentiments to where they're bullish. Okay, and you could see that last week 75 instruments on a weekly time frame moved into a bullish sentiment, and only 8 moved into a bearish sentiment. So you could see that right now this market is still bullish in nature and moving forward. Okay, so this is very valuable information. Believe it or not, they kind of see how the markets are doing, especially on the stock side moving forward. Okay, you get rid of that. Now, if you click over here, you do have access to, if you click on education, you do have access to other documentation or information on our classes and stuff like that. This will take you to our blog, this will take you to our forum, this will take you to our wiki. So everything's out there for you to see. Okay, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, you could email us at info@eiicapital.com. Remember, the whole idea of the heat map and everything is to make trading very easy. Ichimoku in Japanese basically means at one glance. One of the reasons why we came up with a heat map is to sit there, be able to look at this chart, this heat map here, look for opportunities right away for 2 time frame buy or sell opportunities or higher without even looking at charts. Look over here, find those opportunities, and then look at the charts. So it saves us a lot of time in finding opportunities, and it saves us a lot of time in doing our research. That's it. Hope you have a good day.